Welcome back everyone to another episode of Let's Play Dark Souls 2. In the last one, we made our way through a lot of the Brightstone Cove. Don't know how you actually say it, of course. But here we're going to somewhere I can say. We're going to the gutter, I do believe. The gutter and the gulch. I think those are the two that we're heading to. So, I don't know if I showed it, but if we talk to the laddersmith there, he will put down a ladder for you, which is very useful. Helps us get down here without actually dying. But also I should mention that you can pay him different amounts for the ladder. First amount being you're cheap and you're terrible, but a second amount being fair, which is like, I think, a couple thousand. And if you pay him like 12,000, he'll put up a different ladder, which takes you all the way down to where we're actually headed right now. I was very cautious as to where I actually needed to go, because I didn't want to die, of course. But basically we're going all the way down this hole to the very end here. Where there's nothing more, I'm pretty sure, except just death down there. Which, ugh. But regardless, this area up ahead is actually one of my more favorites, not in terms of looks or anything, but in terms of how it's built together. I think it's a well-made area. Not this part, but I'll talk about when we actually get to it. So right before, I had died. I was like, alright, I messed with the Pyromancy, I missed. Oh, let's... Okay. Yeah. God damn it. Every time I try, I always fail. It's not fun. Every time. I always miss those guys. So right now, I should say, be very careful. These guys, the mummies, they are fire mummies this time instead of whatever they were before, just sort of physical damage. Now they're fire. And later on, we actually have armor degradation or whatever you would call it. Here I got a brilliant idea. I was thinking, well, I'm sure there's more of them. How do I draw them out? Alluring Skull. I forgot that we had that, but I used it. At first I was like, shit, it didn't work. Oh, there's one. Here I think it's just better if I were to target them, but... Yeah, about 4 came out of the woodwork, which is very useful, because otherwise they could have easily just jumped on me and murdered me. I do drop down eventually, but I'm taking a very cautious route right now, because I don't want to die to these guys, because I made it this far. I'd rather get to a bonfire than die and ruin the progress I've made. There was an item in that chest. I'm sure it was amazing, but I don't remember what it was, because... Dude, I've played so much of this game at this point, I only know what is shown on screen. I am sorry. But, unfortunately, I forgot what I was going to say. See? Pro commentary here, very good. At the very least, I'll show you how to get through the gutter without dying, but I cannot show you how to properly kill a mummy without missing like 3 or 4 times. But yeah, anyways, a long time ago in the Let's Play, I'm pretty sure I mentioned that the cat ring is very useful. This is why, mainly. There's some other places where it is also useful, but here is the main chunk of it, because falling down through that area would have been hell without the ring. Also, these guys, don't fear them. As long as you have a weapon that can kill them in either 1 or 2 hits before they get to you, you'll be golden. Pony boy, don't worry. As long as you can kill them, you'll be fine. But if you can't kill them, I'm sorry that your life sucks, because you're going to have a fun time with them. Because they run pretty quickly. I mean... They run at a fair pace, I think, and they get to you within a couple range attacks worth for at least me, and then I'm dead. It's awesome. But right there, my katana makes short work of these guys. I love it. That's why my katana is actually going to be the weapon that I'll be using, along with the halberd for later. I think I already mentioned that, though. Alright, so here, this is the preliminaries to the gutter, to be honest. Right there, point of no return, okay? You can't go back up, so now we can only head down. If you're very careful, you'll get all the items down here without dying, because there's a ladder that takes you to each place. Don't worry about falling. You should be okay. I mean, right here I had to fall because that little gap right there. But with the cat ring, I took no damage from that. So I do recommend using the cat ring around here, unless you really don't have it or don't feel like it. I don't know what the hell they were doing, but I think someone actually felt right there. I was like, oh god, I need help. So they left a message for someone to send help, but I'm sorry. There is no help in Dark Souls. I think what they were hinting at right there is the fact that if you were to jump off, you would probably die from falling damage. But luckily, this isn't built around a chasm yet. I mean, there will be a chasm soon enough. But at least right now, there's not. The gutter itself is actually a pretty well-made sort of labyrinth of platforms and wooden structures, which I will be getting through in an episode because there isn't that much stuff to be found in there, but it can take some time. The gutter is also, yeah, right there, like I said, one of the few places where, what is it, torches are very, very useful. I don't think they're required. I mean, they're not really required at all, but they're so useful, you'd be stupid not to use a torch, to be honest. Oh, also the token of spite we just got from there, that is actually pretty useful, because we need tokens of spite. I think we need 2 of them in our inventory in order to join the Brotherhood of Blood later on, but that's much later in the game, and I won't actually show them, unfortunately. Instead, I will show here, statues. Careful, trap ahead, poison. I was very confused what was going on. I was like, alright, here's the gutter, and what the fuck just hit me? Look around. Statues with faces will shoot at you, okay? They will. They'll shoot poison. So I recommend either trying to pay attention to where the statue is facing and not be in front of them, because they're like a they see movement and then they'll shoot. And 1 shot, it'll be okay. 2 shots, you're in trouble. If you walk into the wrong area, you can get shot with like 6 shots and then boom, instant poison. And if you don't have the stuff like I do, instant death. Not fun. I was using this because I had no clue where it was actually coming from, but I soon put it together that right there, it was actually coming from the statues. So yeah, that's a little tough because I just didn't really know. Regardless, you don't even need to sit right here. I'm just trying to figure out what was going on. But yeah, you could actually destroy all of these. So if you happen to have like a miracles and you have the force miracle, you could probably go to town and destroy like all of these at once. And right there I think was key where I noticed that they're shooting at me. So I think it's mainly they shoot out of the faces. So the ones that over here, I managed to walk over the bottom one and actually get stuck here. I'm not stuck for life or anything. I'm just stuck. I can't walk back up, but I can walk off the cliff, which terrified me because I thought I was gonna die. So here's my conundrum. It's like, what do? Do I try to jump? No, I can't. I can't roll. I can't attack. Attacking does nothing. I mean, the only thing we do. Oh, wait. There's a message. It looks okay. And drop. Luckily, did not drop off to the right because I think that would have been death. But off to the left was actually fine. And right there's a guy with a torch. So here is where you definitely want to use torches because if not, you'll be very confused as to what's actually going on. But oh god, again, oh yeah, right there. So in the structure full of wooden stuff, if you go down the path I showed you, you can get down here without dying, which is very useful. Once you get the bonfire, you're good. From now on, all you have to do is find your way through the area. You could actually sprint through this area in less than like 30 seconds. But if you're going for items and like exploration, I recommend grabbing a torch and lighting. There's actually sconces all over the place, which I will be lighting. Right here. Don't do this. Don't do that. I died. I was hoping I could jump it. I couldn't jump it. I think that's the path that would take you if you're just walking down to the bonfire. But the path I took is straight to death. So, don't do that. That's one thing. Also, at this point, you really don't need the cat ring, but it might come in useful for a couple of jumps. There's a few different types of enemies in this area. First being a bunch of hollows that like to sit not bundled up, but like sit like in fetal position. So you can't actually see that they're there, as well as the traps that shoot poison. All of these are just sort of... well, the hollows are mainly there to slow you down so that the traps can do their work. So as long as you're careful about it, then you should be fine. Ooh, look at that headshot. Yeah. It's nice because the guy with the torch was there to tell us that there was actually a platform there. But now I'm sort of shooting into the dark, and I actually managed to hit him. The first one was a little bit lucky. The others were basically just me shooting where I saw the arrow stuck in. So that's a sconce. it looks like it's a broken statue. But we could actually light it on fire, which is really good because now we could just light that, and then we have light. And I don't know, it's so subtle, or not subtle, it's so small. It's just a tiny thing just walking around lighting sconces. But it's like such a fun thing because I get to be like, okay, I got one. Hey, look, I got two. And suddenly the area looks different. It's like I've changed it. Like I've... Also, this... I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to be. But it's like... It's like a subtle bit of progression, I guess. The fact that I'm just walking around lighting sconces. It's fun. Also, don't worry. If you walk up a ladder, then... poof! So randomly, the light comes back. No worries there. Also, right here, careful! Yeah, they got a lucky hit in. Yeah, at this point I was already, like, easily onto their whole game, so no worries. Yeah, where the fuck does that take us? There's... Oh, that might be the shortcut into here. Oh, that's possible. That might take us from the hole into here. I guess that is possible. I don't know why that would be there, though. Because... I don't know. Regardless. The only real worries you have in this area is poison and falling. The enemies, including there are some dogs in here, those enemies aren't that big of a deal. It's just when they're combined together, they can make you a little worried and flustered. And if you get flustered, you'll make issues. Or you'll have issues by dying. So right there, I actually found the Dark Pyromancy Flame, which is a much better version of the Pyromancy Flame. You can see right there, it's actually better than, or it's almost as good as the +4 normal Pyromancy Flame, so holy crap. That's what I was saying. Once you get Pyromancy, use it, but do not upgrade it until you get the Dark Pyromancy Flame, so that you can upgrade that instead. If you want to do max fire damage, that is. I don't know if there's any other Pyromancy implements that you get later on, but those are two I know of. Again, I'm just showing in this area that there's nothing really to fear with the enemies, but just go slowly, use a torch, and you should be okay. I don't know why they're saying here. I think they're trying to say how to fall down, but why would you... I don't really know what's going on with them. Some as best as I could try, some messages just don't make any sense to me. I don't know. If you have an issue with torches, in terms of like how many torches you got, I don't know what to say, because I was lucky enough that I didn't really use my torches at all, so that by the time I came here, I had over an hour of time worth of torches. So it was no issue for me to constantly have one on at all times. And I was lucky enough to have a one-handed weapon that was pretty good with dispatching the enemies in the place. But yeah, if you keep lighting up the sconces, they're basically a few per like structure. You'll find you'll make progression a lot easier for yourself, because you'll realize, oh wait, that place doesn't have any light, but clearly I've been lighting everything, so I must not have gone there. And it just works out, because otherwise I think this place can be pretty... it's pretty amazing, because it's such a maze, you know? That's stupid. Regardless, I keep saying that word, damn it. You know, in light of that shitty joke, I will say, I like this area. I like the setup. I think the traps make sense, and they can be tough, even when I know what to expect, because they blend into the area so well. Because... in the Doors of Pharaohs, we've actually seen these... Oh, yeah, that guy. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy in particular, that asshole. Wait, I was just thinking, he totally reminds me of one of the characters in... I'm trying to remember what the game was. It was a game. It wasn't Mortal Kombat. I think it was either Tekken... Street Fighter. It was Tekken or Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. I think it might have been Tekken. Or maybe it was a Capcom character. I don't know, there was one of those characters in one of those games. Maybe it was Soul Calibur. God damn it, there's too many fighting games. It was one character in one of those games somewhere that was a mummy. or like, I think it might have been Volvagia, or was that the name of a Legend of Zelda boss? Dude, I don't fucking know what's going on at this point. We're just breaking pots, to be honest. Oh god. We got some fire, we got pots. I guess you could say that, I'm not gonna try to make some sort of wee joke with my character. That's just stupid. The path out is actually right in front of us, sort of. I think. We saw it off to the side there. I don't know if you could actually get to it from over here. I know how to get to it. But I just don't know. Oh yeah, I don't know what I was doing here. I actually got a good idea. Fire. Fire will actually take these things out if I don't want to get poisoned. I got really close to the edge though, which terrified me. Because you could easily just like do a fireball, take a light step forward, just built into the animation, and just die. Which worries me, for sure. Again, the sconces thing is a great idea because, you know, if you have to get rid of the light, you can always just light it somewhere else that you have already explored, you know? Where is it? There's one of the areas, or one of the structures, I think it might have been even this one, has a section that'll let you go down. Oh no, this has a second bonfire, that's right. The fuck? This has a second bonfire? I do not remember even respawning at this place. Did I even die from after here? Let me check. I don't even... No, I guess I'd never even died, so I never went back to that bonfire. I just progressed on, it seems. Huh, weird. I mean, I'm sure I died eventually, but not like it matters. I was actually trying to figure out how the fuck do I get into structure? You know, pondering to myself, how can I do it? It's pretty weak. Can I break through that? No. I mean, I could break the statue, but can't drop down. Oh my god, thank you guys. Thanks, buddy-o pals. Finding the way forward for me. Alright, so still, there's a fog gate off to our left. How to get to it? The fuck if I know. I think it's possible to get to it, but I ended up just going down. But the fog gate is right there. How do we get to it? Just walk forward. No, no, walk to the left. No, behind you. Walk to the right. No. No. I fucked up. I think I could have just walked around one wooden wall and been there. I don't know what was in there. No clue. Still to this day, don't know. I'm sure it was something important. I'm sure it was something nice or fun to have. Hell, it could have been a free blowjob and a coupon to Domino's Pizza, for all I know. And I would have no clue. One of those fucking Domino's. Not like it matters. Okay, we got a chest here, which is very nice. A great club. Ooh. Great clubs are always nice because they're pretty easy to use, just mechanically wise. Because they're not made out of mechanics. And they have really good scaling with strength usually, so you could up your strength like crazy and just go to town with a nice club. Oh man. Do you know why? Here's a joke that I just thought of. Do you know why it was that the our ancestors way back in the day, in the dinosaur era, that probably wasn't around for the dinosaur era, back in the dinosaur era with cavemen, do you know why their favorite music was rave music? It's because they loved to go clubbing. Get it? Yeah. I'm sorry. At this point, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm just watching myself actually do stuff, while talking-wise, I'm just spewing random crap. Right there, I made the mistake of actually getting too close. It seems that all of that, what would you call it? All of that crap. All those pots. Yeah, all the pots were filled with whatever sort of thing it is that actually broke our feet. They broke our feet. No, they broke our armor, which is shitty. Alright, so this is actually taking us to a new area, which is very important. I think these will all shoot at you. That one just sort of committed Sudoku. They really go exploding once you destroy these things. Huh. Weird. I believe this does not take you... Yeah. It just does not take you to death. It in fact takes you to a nice bonfire of sorts. I believe... Yeah, this Black Gulch... the bonfire is off to the right... No. Left. There you go. It's off to the left. Totally knew what was going on. Anyways, next episode we're going to go through the gulch and we're going to start making some crazy progress. So I will see you then. Goodbye.